Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night.
Good morning, everybody. Today is the 2nd of November. It's Saturday, the second Saturday of the holiday, and it's just coming up to 7:30. So I'm going to go for breakfast, and I'm going to nip to the buffet and get my porridge, and then I'm going to go down to the quays and get some omelettes, because they do really nice omelettes down there and really freshly made. So yes, so that's my plan. It can always change. But that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm just going to get some porridge in the buffet and then go down to the quays. So I'll see you down there. Right, folks, I've come to there's my porridge. Come to the buffet to get my porridge, and I've taken a seat right near the back of the buffet, so I can then simply slip into the lift and go down to the quays to get me omelettes. As you can see, whoever the gentleman moves out the view. You can see there's the back of the ship through that door. So I'm going to tuck into this, and I'll speak to you when I'm down in the quays. Right, folks, I'm down in the quays, and I've got a couple of omelettes, which I will show you in a minute. I'm sat with my back to the sun. I sat down there on the other side of the table and I was blinded by the sun coming in. But yes, so these are my two omelettes. I'm not sure which is which, but one's cheese and tomato and one's cheese and ham. So I'm going to tuck into these and let you know what they're like. The porridge, by the way, was excellent, always is. I had a bad porridge, mind you, it's not a lot you can do to mess up porridge. After all, it is only oats and either water or milk. Okay, so bye for now. Right, folks, those were excellent. If you like omelettes, obviously you might not like omelettes, but if you like omelettes, I highly recommend you coming down to the quays and getting your omelettes here, because they're freshly made and they taste lovely. The only disappointment is they don't do cheese and mushroom omelettes. But there you go, folks. As I say, highly recommend omelettes in the quays. Bye for now. Right, folks, I'm up in the crow's nest. I walked to the front of the ship and got the lift straight up here, because that's the problem, is the quays is at the back of the ship and crow's nest is at the front of the ship. Gives me a reason to walk. So anyway, I'm going to just relax here. Not been in my cabin yet, not that I expected him to have been. It's only been, let's have a look, it's just after 8 o'clock, and I left the cabin at 7:25, so, and I don't think they start until 7:30, so it wouldn't have started yet. As he said, that he doesn't always start on my side, because I think I'm not sure how many of them there are, but he says that he starts on the starboard side some days and the port side others, although he has been getting to my cabin fairly quickly, and I think it's probably because I'm one of the few people that gets out early. So, and he's twigged that he's sort of worked that out, and so he comes to mine fairly quickly. So there you go, folks. As I say, we're just going to chill out now for not sure how long, but yeah, there's nothing out there but sea. We're into the 4th sea day of the Atlantic crossing. So far we've seen one ship. I think that was the 2nd day, I think. 2nd sea day. You'll have seen it, I haven't talked about it, whether you actually saw the ship or not. I don't know whether the camera picked it up, but I certainly saw it quite clearly. It was a cargo ship. Yeah, it was definitely a cargo ship. Yes, so that's it. So I'll get back to you when I've decided what I'm going to do next. Right, folks. It's now officially the longest consecutive days at sea, or time at sea, that I've done since I started cruising back in 2019. And it is the second longest time I've been at sea in my lifetime. The longest was when I was only little, so I don't remember anything about it really. When I was 3, and my mother took me out to Singapore to my father, to meet my father, who was in the military police at the time, and he was serving out there. And I think it took us about 3 months to get there. I think we made breaks, but it was 5 and 6 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks at a time, out on the ocean. But that was when I was, as I say, when I was 3, and I don't remember anything about it. I only have 2 very vague memories from that period of my life when I was that tiny, and we went to Malaya. I have 2 things that sort of burnt into my mind, sort of thing. Yes, but apart from that, this is the longest, because before we did 3 days down to the Canaries last time in 2023. Yeah, 2023. So I'm going to continue to chill out here until maybe another hour. Let's have a look. It's 8:15. As I said, I've just looked at my watch. It's 8:15. The solo travellers come up at 9, and it can get quite loud. So we'll see. Although the last couple of days, there's less and less of them come up, so it's not been as noisy. So we'll wait and see. By then my cabin should be done, but of course we've got this engineer coming round to sort out my balcony door. With no idea what time he's going to come. So I might go for a little wander around the ship. Yeah, so anyway, I'm not sure what I'm doing. Just play it by ear. I'll get back to you. I'll let you know what I'm doing. Folks, I'm going to look at some of the shops in detail. This one is Tudor, and as you can see, they sell watches. And there's the various watches that they do. That's Tudor, folks. And this is a shop called Step Out in Style, who appear not to be open yet. And you can see they sell things like watches, gents things like wallets, cufflinks, shirts, etc. It's a gentleman's shop. On that side you've got perfumes of Elmis of London. I don't think the shop's officially open until 10. This is the Pandora. This is the Pandora shop. Some of the Pandora jewellery. This is perfumes, and we've got Belvid, can't pronounce it, that one, Tom Ford, Dior, Chanel, and that's the main perfume. They obviously sell other perfumes. And again, this is I think this is Burberry, but I'm not sure. It look like Burberry. There's no name up for the name of the shop. Ship rocking and I'm being thrown sideways. Yeah, so that's that. More perfumes. See Jean-Paul Gaultier, Paco Rabanne,
Go with the glow show. Here more perfumes. Neon of London, the White Company. Victor and Ralph. And here's White Company. Place to buy sunglasses, Polaroids, Ray-Ban. It just says VI versus 15% off recommended price. This is where you come to get your photos. Check them out. Here is the photo gallery where you come and you look for your photos, you put in not your deck number, your cabin number, and it'll bring up your photos. And here you can order your photos, and I should imagine this is where you'll collect them from. And down there, as you see, shore excursions. Is where you book your excursion if you haven't done so already. And over here is where you can book future cruises, I should say. Here you can buy P&O merchandise, such as ships, t-shirts, cuddly toys, etc. And that's where you come if you want to buy something, you know, with a P&O logo on. And here we have more watches. Breitling. To be honest, I've never heard of them, but then I'm not a watch buyer. So no doubt people in the know who buy wristwatches have heard of them. You've seen David Beckham wears one. Oh, no, this part's Tudor again. This is Tudor. And more watches on this side. Radu of Switzerland. Yeah. More jewellery. This is a mixture of jewellery and watches. Jewellery. Necklaces, gold, etc. Ruby, royal jewellery. Clifton. Those are a couple of names, you see. Tissot. More watches. Right, folks, I'm in the deck 7, which is the middle deck of the atrium. Yeah, found a nice little chair to sit in. I'm just going to relax here. I've been to reception and asked him, you know, when are they going to come and sort that door out? And he says he's going to get him to come at the earliest opportunity. That means nothing. Earliest opportunity could be 7 o'clock tomorrow night. But yeah, so hopefully, because I've been down again, they will hopefully chase it up. You know, because if they don't, I'll go down again, and I'll go down again. And in the end, I'll ask to speak to the supervisor. Because I'm paid extra for a balcony cabin, I expect to be able to use the balcony. But yeah, I'm just going to relax here. I might get a latte or something. If a server ever comes anywhere near us, which I doubt because there doesn't appear to be any up here. So that's how things changed. Back in 2021, they were all over the shop with the waiters. They were, you know,
within seconds of you sitting down, somebody would come up to you and say, "Would you like a drink, sir?" But now there's so few of them, you can sit here for half an hour before any of them come near you. And then on this deck, it looks like I'd sit here all day. Or at least until gone 10 o'clock. So I don't think any bars around here are open until 10, and that's probably what it is. So we'll sit here till 10 and see if my theory pans out. Bye for now.
And in the meantime, folks, I thought I'd give you a shot of the sea, or ocean. And as you can see, we'd got a bit of a swell, and the ship is definitely rocking.
Right, folks, I've come down to the 6th Street Diner to see what their breakfasts are like. They do all American, which I'm trying out, and a bit later on in the before the end of the cruise, I shall pop in here and try that steak and eggs. Thank you. So I'll have this, and then at lunchtime, instead of a lunch, I'll just have some soup to make up for it. Okay, I'll get back to you when it arrives. Bye for now.
Right, folks, here it is. As you can see, streaky bacon, sausage pate, eggs sunny side up, toast, and syrup. So that's the breakfast. So I'll tuck into this and I'll let you know what it's like.
Right, folks, I've moved on to the Anderson bar just to relax. Let me just show you. These are the chairs. Oh, it's one of the chairs. You see there's all the different types of chairs in here. But this one's quite low down. I didn't so much sit in it as fell in it. Yes, I come in here just to relax. That breakfast was beautiful. It was really tasty. The sausage patty were lovely. The eggs, they could have been a bit softer, but that's what they call sunny side up. And if I'd have asked for them to be soft, they would have done them soft, no doubt. The bacon was lovely. Streaky bacon, yeah, really nice. It's the best bacon, strangely enough, it's the best bacon I've had on ship. And it's the one that's not British, it's the American bacon. But it's the best so far. Anyway, lovely it was. And then, of course, you had the pancakes with the syrup, and that was tasty as well. Really nice, obviously. The orange was the strongest orange juice I've had on the ship. That was lovely. Coffee, even the coffee was better. So I highly recommend, if you can wait that long, because they don't open until 10 a.m. So if you can wait that long, they do breakfast from 10 till 12, and then they do brunch from 12 till 2. And you've seen me in one of my earlier episodes, if you're still with us, that is. Yes, where I did brunch. So yeah, so I've done all 3 meals in there now. I did the evening meal, I think second night, not sure. And then I did the brunch a couple of days ago, and now I've just done the breakfast one. But as I say, if you can wait till 10 o'clock, I know it's difficult, you just have a lie in, don't you? You just don't get up till 9 o'clock or something. But it's ideal for people who don't like to get out of bed early. Yeah, I highly recommend you go there. So, bye for now. Right, folks, we've returned to the cabin, and the good news is they've been and fixed me balcony door, so that's all sorted. Yes, so I'm quite happy about that. It means I can use the balcony again, and it's not a bad day out there. Seas are a bit choppy, but feel it a lot more up here than you do down, down at lower decks. When I were in the, what was it, Anderson Bar, you couldn't really feel it. You could see it's slightly swaying, but yeah, you couldn't actually feel it as bad as you can up here. On a night, it's I'm rolling, and what it's done is it's making the pillars creak. I don't know what they've got in them pillars to do that, but it's as I roll, my head sort of drags slightly on the pillar one way, and then as it rolls back, my head drags back the other way. But yeah, it's all good fun, and as I say, it don't bother me, so it helps me get to sleep more. So there you go. I'm just going to chill now for a little bit, waiting for football to start at 3. It's 1 o'clock here, 3 o'clock in England, of course, because we're 2 hours behind you now. So I'll be just chilling now until that comes in, and then I'll be following matches on Sky Sports News, because obviously no internet or anything, so I can't follow it on my phone. So anyway, folks, I'll speak to you later. Bye for now. Right, folks, here we are in the buffet, and that's the view I've got. And this is what I've got. I've got soup to start with, and it's chicken and mushroom soup with garlic. So we're going to give it a go, and I'll let you know what it's like. Right, folks, what we've got is a couple of sausage rolls, some roast pork, and under there is a chop, and egg fried rice, and a few fries. So I'm going to tuck into these, and I'll get back to you and let you know what they're like. As for the soup, it's very nice, very tasty. Once again, P&O, I've done a great soup. Right, folks, as for that dinner, now, not bad. The rice, egg fried rice, very nice, that's very tasty. The chips were okay until they went cold. The pork was rather dry. And the chop was nice, yeah. So all in all, about 7 out of 10. Now these my puddings I've got, it's a marmalade and frangipane tart with custard, and an Irish cream mousse. So yes, so I'm going to tuck into these, and I'll get back to you and let you know what they're like. Here's, folks, the pudding with the custard, not too bad. And I know why it's thin, is because it's not proper custard. It's described as custard sauce. So the other one wasn't brilliant, to be honest. It tasted a bit strange. It's a strange taste to it. It's supposed to be Irish cream, but yeah, didn't taste like Bailey's, that's for certain. But yeah, it's okay, Overall, I'd give the whole thing a 7 out of 10. At the soup, marking the soup on its own, it'd have been a 9 out of 10. Yeah, but as I say, overall 7 out of 10. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do now. Kind of a wander down to what is it, the Sky Dome, and I might get a cup of coffee from the machine on the way down, rather than forking up £3.50 for a latte coffee. Anyway, speak to you later. Right, folks, I'm back in the cabin. I'm not sure what I'm going to do rest at night because there's not a lot on. I might just watch a film
In the Sky Dome now, you've got the Barbie film. I started to watch a bit of it, then that's the second time on a P&O ship that I've attempted to start to watch Barbie, and got about 10 minutes into it and packed it in. There's some music of some kind in the clubhouse at 9 o'clock, so I may or may not go down there. It depends whether I get engrossed into a decent film or not. So as I say, so I might call it a night or I might not. But I'll get back to you and let you know how things have gone. So it's bye for now. Right, folks. I went out, had a little wander around. There were no worth filming. My hair's up in air again. Yeah, and as I say, not worth filming. So I come back to Kevin, been watching a film. It's got to a point now where I'm definitely not going to go out rest at night now. It's knocking on for things 9:30, going on for 10 o'clock. They came. It's been a nice day, as I may have already said earlier. But they came and they fixed me balcony door, and the deck supervisor, I think that's his name is. He's in charge of the people who work on this deck, the 17th deck, 17th floor or deck or whatever you want to call it. And he came round, asked if everything was great. We had a little chat and everything, and I pointed out that there's a button that sort of locks and unlocks the door, apart from the handle thing. And he said he's going to get somebody to come out to it. And then he offered me some wine, as sort of compensation, you might say, or whatever. Anyway, they've been nowhere near with that bottle of wine. They might get me tomorrow, but I won't hold my breath at this rate. I might actually be cheeky enough to go down and say, this deck supervisor said he was going to give me a bottle of wine. Well, I'm still waiting for it. Anyway, got a bit of sunburn on my throat here, so I'm having to keep doing that to relieve it. Anyway, folks, as I say, that's it for tonight. I'll see you all again tomorrow when we what was it? It'll be C-Day 5. C-Day 5, yeah, C-Day 5 tomorrow. And then we got on Monday C-Day 6 of the Transatlantic crossing. And then on Tuesday we're in St. Martin. So, that's it for tonight. So it's good night from me and it's good night from men. Bye.
Good morning, folks. The sun has just risen and it's about 6:10, and it is the 5th of the 6 sea days. So I just missed it coming up, but it's not quite, it's just coming up now. It's slowly rising up into the sky. Good morning again, folks. As I've already said, it's the 5th sea day. Today is the 3rd of November, and we get into St. Martin on Tuesday, so that's another sea day tomorrow, and then we're in St. Martin. So I'm going to go down to the buffet, get some porridge, then nip down to the quays and get a couple of omelettes. So I'll probably see you down in the quays, because I think you'll be getting a bit fed up of me recording me having a bowl of porridge down in in the buffet. So I'll see you all down there later. Bye for now. Right folks, despite me saying I wasn't gonna do it, here I am in the buffet with my bowl of porridge. So we're gonna tuck into that and then I'll see you all down in the quays. Right folks, this morning decided to push the boat out. There's my 2 omelettes as per, but this time I got a couple of sausages, some beans on fried bread and a few mushrooms. And that's it, so I'm going to tuck into these and I'll let you know what they were like. The porridge, by the way, was just porridge. It was just as nice as it always is. So, bye for now. Right, folks, that was quite nice. They got 2 omelettes. Oh, excellent, excellent. Then freshly made, you see. Can't beat fresh made omelettes, as I've said again and again. The sausages were quite nice. Mushrooms were not too bad. Beans, nah, they're not Heinz. Definitely not Heinz. And the fried bread wasn't proper fried bread. It wasn't crispy. It just wasn't crispy. It were more toast than fried bread. Anyway, overall, 7.5 out of 10. It'd have been a lot less if I hadn't it'd have been a lot less if I hadn't have had those 2 omelettes. It wouldn't. It would. But there you go. That's what it's about. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do now, but I'll probably go up to the crow's nest for half an hour or so. So wherever I end up, I'll see you there. Bye for now. Right folks, here we are on the promenade deck. And although it looks grey and miserable slightly, I can assure you it is hot. T-shirts and shorts weather. So yeah, this is the port side. When there's the sun out there, but it's behind all them clouds. But we're getting closer to the Caribbean, so it is getting warmer. So there is a little breeze. And I'm walking toward the front of the ship to go up to the crow's nest. But as I'm walking along there, I thought I'd show you a bit of thing. You see there's a lot of outside seating, which people take advantage of because it's so warm. Yes. There's a bit of a breeze now as we come right towards the front. There's a breeze, obviously, from the forward momentum of the ship. And yes, the deck's a bit wet here, so we must have had some splashing during the night. I shall film until we get to the... Oh, here we are, look, these are the infamous cabins. Those are people's cabins on deck 8. And they go all the way to the back. Now, so, anyway, it's getting a bit wet in parts, so that's it. I'm just going to film that little bit. So I'll probably speak to you
Yeah. When I should say, yeah, I'm going to go up to Crow's Nest, so I'll see you up there, guys.
Right, folks, I'm now up in the Crow's Nest. Oh, I tell you something, them lifts have got no aircon in them, and there, it was red hot in that lift, especially since it was about 9 or 10 of us in there. Yeah, it is getting warm as we get closer, so I think I'll probably start wearing my shorts from tomorrow. But yeah, it's near on 8:25, so I'm just going to relax now for 35 minutes or so to about 9 o'clock, and then go down and see if my cabin's been done. Yeah. So, not a lot to say, right? So I'll speak to you later. Bye for now. Right, folks, as you can see, I'm back up in the cabin. It's an hour, good hour later now. I went down to the cinema to watch the film Futurosa. Unfortunately, when I got in there, it had started. Because I'd not looked at it properly. I thought it started at 9:30 and it didn't. It started at 9:15. On top of that, the place was fairly crowded, so there were very few seats left. Luckily, I got an aisle seat. Unfortunately, there was a chap sat in front of me, and all I could see was his head. You know, anyway, after about 30 minutes of this, I got fed up and I've left. I might try again this afternoon because it's on again at 12:15 and at 3:15. So I'll probably, I may go down and have another go at it. So anyway, so I've come back to my cabin. I'm going to do a bit of editing on earlier episodes of this blog, which you'll have seen by now. So bye for now. Right, folks, it's a couple of hours later. Watched the football, did a bit of work on editing earlier episodes of the blog, which you'll have seen by now. And I've come down to the buffet and I've got myself some cauliflower soup. So I'm going to tuck into that and I'll let you know what it will like. Right, folks, we've got a bit of a mixed bag here. We've got cheddar cheese tart, we've got cheese and breakfast, some mashed potato, some, I forget what they said they were, but basically the thick crisps, and of course some gammon. So I'm going to tuck into this and I'll let you know what it will like. The soup, by the way, was excellent, lovely, although a little bit peppery, but it was very nice. Right, folks, come back to the cabin. I'm going to do a bit more editing on my laptop. May watch this Man United versus Chelsea game at the same time, sort of. Quick update on that dinner. Mashed potatoes were nice, always are. The what we used to call scallops when I was a kid, those types of potato, you know, the thin slices of potato fried. Yeah, they were quite nice. The gammon, not brilliant. It were dry. It were really dry. Because it'd been out on counter for ages. So them lights to dry it out, so it were dry. The sausage were, it wasn't as bad as that lamb and feta sausage I had the other day. That was absolutely appalling. But this one, it was so-so, but I only ate a little bit of it. I couldn't eat the rest of it. And I didn't bother to go and get a pudding. Well, I checked out what the pudding was, and it was dumpling or something. It was some kind of ginger dumpling. I don't know what it said. It said something dumpling. Anyway, I didn't bother. So the reason I went to buffet for lunch is because tonight is the celebration night. And so I'm going down to the Keys, because the Keys is one of the places where you don't have to get all dolled up, and I don't want to put my suit on and bow tie and all that for a second time. Once is enough for me. Yeah, once is enough for me. So there you go, folks. So I'll speak to you probably in a couple of hours' time. So bye for now. Right, folks. You may recall I mentioned to you, or I may not have done. I think I did, that I had a problem with my balcony door, and it took them a day and a half to come out and fix it. Anyway, eventually the what's his name, the deck supervisor came round, checked it were all okay when it had been done, and he said, would you like some wine, sir? So they sent me, and I said, yeah, this was yesterday, and yesterday afternoon. Anyway, this afternoon, late on this afternoon, they eventually brought me this bottle of wine, the Bon Vino, yeah, the Bon Vino. Yeah, and I've had a taste of it, as you can see, and it's not bad. It's quite nice. So yeah, so if you have a problem with on P&O, I've found that you just go down, ask them to sort it out, they'll come up. And often, if it's not something that's, you know, related to what you've done, they'll often give you a little thing like, you know, like a bottle of wine. So anyway, that's it for now. So I'll just chill out until dinner time now. I mean, watch the football. Right, folks, as I think I mentioned earlier, it's black tie night, and I didn't fancy doing it. So I've come down to the Keys, where you don't have to get dressed up, and I'll show you what I've got. See, I've got a deep filled Yorkshire pudding with beef, carrots, cabbage and gravy, and I think there's something else in there. I've also got the Singapore noodles that I got the other day, which are gorgeous. Oh, they were there, I won't know until I've tried them. And then I've got coffee eclair, and a syrup cake, golden syrup cake, a cup of coffee. So I'm going to tuck into all these and let you know what they were like. Right, folks, Singapore noodles, not great today. Prawns were lovely, of course, but the chicken wasn't very nice. It was dry and hard. The noodles weren't very clever neither. Yes, I finished it off, thank you. And yeah, the Yorkshire pudding was beautiful. I enjoyed that. That was really nice, although I didn't eat it all. And the vegetables and the beef, the gravy. Yeah, it was really tasty, was that. I should have just stuck to Yorkshire pudding, to be honest. As for the two desserts, the eclair, very nice. They always are nice. I've not had a bad one of them yet. The sponge, difficult to say with the sponge. It was just sponge with golden syrup on it, basically. It's okay, not spectacular. It was okay. So, bye for now. Right, folks, here I am in the Sky Dome. Come to see Phoenix, the band, doing a tribute to Bob Marley. Due to start in, let's have a look, a couple of minutes time. So I might to get myself a seat near front, because it's early show, you see. So most people are out at dinner. So I'm going to film some of it. Don't guarantee sound quality, because the acoustics, as I've probably said in other blogs, is pretty poor here. It's the same on the Iona. Anyway, we'll see what we can do.
Right folks, this is one place I haven't been so far. It's the laundrette. As you can see, they've got washing machines, presumably a combined washing machine and dryer. And they've got an ironing board, or two of them, and irons. That's to set the things going. Antibacterial soap. Yeah, I presume you get it out of here, and yeah, for your washing machine. This one here, this thing here, wash baskets. Yeah. So that, folks, is the laundrette. This is down on deck 16, and it's the nearest one to me. So there you go. I might use it to, instead of taking me washing home and doing it at home, I might do it in here. We'll see, because it might get too busy. Right folks, that was the laundry I've just shown you. But I've come back up to the cabin, and I have to say that I'm so disappointed. It doesn't say anything on the horizon or on the thing showing that it's, you know, what's on in the Sky Dome. About the tribute to Bob Marley is only at the 9 o'clock showing. It says, you know, it says 7:30, Phoenix the band, a tribute to Bob Marley. It doesn't say Phoenix the band, a tribute to Bob Marley, but only at the 9 o'clock showing. So damned annoying is that. Anyway, we live with it. I'll see how I feel at 9 o'clock. I love Bob Marley, and I'd like to see it. But that said, the acoustics in that Sky Dome are appalling. I can hardly hear a word she's singing. So with that in mind, I think I won't bother. You know, I'll watch a film instead. And I might order something from the... yeah, I think I'll order something from the... God. I'll have to edit all this bit out. I think I'll order something from the room service. So I'll get back to you when I've decided. Right, folks. Yeah, I've decided to call it a night. I'm watching a film. I didn't bother filming the room service thing, but the baguette was beautiful. It was really nice, lovely ham. But then you're paying for it, you see. So, you know, they're not going to give you second-hand stuff if you're paying for it. A small baguette sandwich with ham, tomato, and lettuce of some kind was £2.45. If you get it during the day, it's £2.25. So charge an extra 20 pence at night. But it's lovely. Oh, really tasty, nice and lovely. They got some chips, but I'll just show you one of them. They're take lid off. These things, yeah, which incidentally is what it's very similar to the Papadon things that they give you in. I got in Sindo's. It came with a mixture. It came with the proper puffy ones that normally get, but now they've started to put some of them in with it. So they're cutting down. All these are cost-cutting measures, because one of them things cost a fraction of what the proper things that they give you in Sindhu's. Poppadoms, the proper mini poppadoms that they give you, they will cost more than those little crisp things. So it's all round saving money. Yes, so but and then of course they charge you £2.50 for the privilege of bringing it. You know, you £2.50 for bringing it, £2.45 for a sandwich, and then it were £8.30 for the 2 bottles of Coke. However, of course, I do get me 7.5% discount, so it brings it down by £1 odd. You know, I got discount of bringing it down from £13. What was it? £13 odd down to £12 odd. So I forget the exact figures, but yes, so it's a bit of a saving being a Peninsula member. Of course, I've spent a lot of money on cruises to get this far. You got to take that into mind. But to be honest, if you fancy getting a room service, then I highly recommend it. But be aware, it's not exactly cheap. You know, you've not only got the cost of the food and the drink or whatever you're getting, they've got the cost of delivery as well. That said, if you get a breakfast thing, the breakfast stuff is free, but you still got your delivery charge. However, they don't do any hot stuff on the breakfast one. You know, they only do things like cereal and yogurts and buns and cakes, that sort of thing. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to call it a night now. I mean, I've already said my piece on that reggae thing. That I'm really disappointed the way it came out. Anyway, so I'll see you all tomorrow for the final sea day. One more sea day and we get to the Caribbean. Although part of me is really looking forward to it, part of me isn't now. He's talking about it being 29 degrees in St. Martin. So we'll just have to see what it's like. I brought me some cream, so I'll slap a load of that on. And I'm going on excursion, so I don't have to worry about getting round and everything. So I'll see you tomorrow. So it's good night from me, and it's good night from him. Bye.